Howdy. Genius? Starseed? Weirdo? Love ya. Keep watching. I got psychic messages for you from the environment. As a Lyran, we create coincidences, so it's more fun like that than pulling cards. I think so anyway. And what's been coming in? Something with the horns. Gold horns, I saw. Totem animal for this is the European mouflon. At the end of this morning's reading, early this morning, in the bony lady suit, I did bibliomancy on the Song of the Three Holy Children, or the Prayer of Azariah 8. And I didn't read it in full. I ended it with, there was no power in the ram to stand before him. So basically, there's this crazy ram that, like, it's got two horns, one higher than the other, and, like, nothing can stop this ram. And then in comes this goat that doesn't touch the ground, from the west, this big male goat. And it struck the ram and broke his two horns. And there was no power in the ram to stand before him. So it looked like the ram lost there. But it continues, all right? So there's no power in the ram to stand before him, but he cast him down to the ground and trampled on him. So even though he had no power, he still beat up that big goat. Okay, and this goat has like a notable horn between his eyes, like a unicorn or a rhino. And it's very interesting what's going on here. And it's Daniel who had this vision. So there's no one who could deliver the ram out of his hand. It's like nobody could beat this ram. Even after he broke its horns, you think it's dead, it got that male goat. But the male goat magnified himself exceedingly. When he was strong, the great horn was broken, and instead of it, there came up four notable horns toward the four winds of the sky. So his one horn turned into four. Like, that's pretty crazy. And out of one of them came out a little horn, which grew exceedingly great toward the south and toward the east and toward the glorious land. It grew great, even to the army of the sky, and it cast down some of the army and of the stars to the ground and trampled on them. Yes, it magnified itself even to the price of the army, even to the prince of the army. And it took away from him the continual burnt offering, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. The army was given order to it together with the continual burnt offering through disobedience. It cast down truth to the ground, and it did its pleasure and prospered. Then I heard a holy one speaking, and another holy one said to that certain one who spoke, "How long will the vision about the continual burnt offering and the disobedience that makes desolate, to give both the sanctuary and the army to be trodden underfoot, be?" He said to me, 2,300 evenings and mornings. Then the sanctuary will be cleansed. So that's the year 2300. We're 2025 right now. So the world is not ending by any means. We have at least till 2300 before it's like totally cleansed. But this is a timeline split. So when Daniel had seen the vision, I sought to understand. Then behold, there stood before me something like the appearance of a man. I heard a man's voice between the banks of the Ulai, which called and said, "Gabriel, make this man understand the vision." So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was frightened and fell on my face. But he said to me, "Understand, son of man, for the vision belongs to the time of the end." Now, as he was speaking with me, I fell into a deep sleep with my face toward the ground. But he touched me and set me upright. He said, "Behold, I make you know." Kiki, don't claw the hoodie. Long claws. Okay. Well, Kiki. Okay, Kiki is getting ferocious here. There's an energy in the air. Okay, I'm going to take that sign from Kiki as we're going to stop that Bible part there. Because it's time to talk about the energy in the air. Because this is nuts what she's doing. There's an energy in the air. Maybe I didn't clear my last client. Okay, my last client was a beefcake muscle guy, early 30s. I don't know if he took testosterone shots or not, but very muscly, and totally threw himself out in the way people do with the psoas and diaphragm. This has been going on a lot. I follow the egregore level energy waves, and there's a lot going on. People need to get in their calves and empty their calves like everybody, and everybody's all tied up with the connective tissue, the right hip thing. There's a connection between the psoas and the diaphragm. You should spend more time lying on your stomach with a pillow under your stomach to get into that psoas and really stretch out your lower back. Put your legs maybe against a wall. And try to get your back as flat as possible. And then maybe try bending your knees so your feet are flat against the wall and kind of dragging down from the heel to engage your hamstrings. You can kind of like pop yourself back into place. Sorry, I'm not going to show you that right now, but get into your body. It's really important right now. People are getting stuck in binding. The energy, I've never experienced this kind of energy before. This guy, like I could tell, I felt sadness right away. He's like, really? Oh, I'm not sad. And I was like, well, I sense what's repressed in people. It was like, it's a different kind of sadness. Like sadness is evolving. It was like this guy has a gift with sadness. So I think guys are going to transmute their sadness. There's an alchemical moment. There's a volcano moment that's about to happen where it's sad is not sad. Sad is power. Like there is such a like repressed sadness where it's like they know like there's no point to fucking feel sad. You know, it's like I'm not. It's more like I'm not like. It's like a fed up sad. That's what it is. It's a very, very fed up sadness that is so piled on. It's just like standing in the rain. It's like the rain keeps coming and you're just like standing in the rain, resolved, but like something's got to bust. That's the feeling in the air. A lot of people are still blind to the evil mother egregore, which is not your actual mother. It's a dark force. The narcissists are getting a big return to sender right now. And it's up to each and every one of us to just speak our truth, to have that returned. And it's all, like all the signs are, if they try their shit again, it's just going to work out in your favor instead of blocking you this time. Confirmation burp. Potani. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. That has been coming in. So, like some of these people, they're like way overdue. It's like they have croaked before and was asked like, is there anything you want to do on earth? Anything left? I'm like, well, I could learn more about love. Like they actually said that. And then they came back to earth and then they just did black magic, looking at people with jealousy, remote viewing, black magic rituals, hair magic, destiny swap. That was them learning about love. Oh my God. Well, they're going to get a lesson. They're going to get such a lesson that they asked for. They learned what is not love. What is very much not love. Because they're possessed. These people are possessed. What can I say? It's that Jezebel spirit that